Okay, let's talk about minuses living in US. Just want to tell you in the beginning, this is not really like major minuses that you can live with. It's just something I learned while I live here that it's a little bit bother me, so I just want to talk about it. So let's start with medicine. I already talked about how great medicine is here, and that is true. But at the same time, some things really bother me, like something hurts. You know, you have to fix it right now because you don't want to fix it in a week or two. And you, like, you're not dying, but you need to fix it, and you call to your doctor, and sometimes it takes 2 or 1 week to make appointment. But like, I have headache right now, or something else hurt, like I have to see my doctor now. And over little things, you don't want to go to emergency room, but you also can't wait 2 weeks for your appointment. So what do? Well, they say go to walk-in clinics, and this is great idea, except for usually doctors there are not as good. Like, they tell you what's wrong, they give you pills, but half of stuff they say it's wrong. Like, it's my experience, sorry. Like 2 times I went there and they figure out my problem wrong, and I was really upset because I took wrong pills. So I feel like when you go to doctor, he will give you better advice. What I do, I usually call my doctor and say, hey, I need emergency appointment today, something hurts, and they usually get me in, but sometimes it takes couple weeks. Minus number 2 is insurances. Like you can't own anything here. Literally, more you buy, more insurance you have to have. Like, seriously, insurance for your house, for your car. I mean, I understand this main things, your health insurance, that's plenty, I think. No, when you buy something, they always try to sell you insurance, and it's not even about money, it's about they just try to sell you these insurances. Literally, almost when you buy a shoes, I feel like no matter what you own, you still have to get insurance on top of it, and it just, it's pain in the butt. Everything you own, you have to have insurance. I think this is like ridiculous. 90% you don't use it, but of course for your car, for your health, you have to have insurance. So minus number 3 is jobs. I already told you in classes that jobs here is amazing and you can build your career, and it's true, but at the same time, it's so much jobs here. Let's say you need a job and you apply to different places, like let's say 5 places, and man, it takes almost a month till they get back to you and tell you answer. And even then, you start working and they just start checking your background. So you find your job, but they're still checking your background, and if something wrong, they can just fire you. So you waited a month to get this job, then they hire you, and in a couple of weeks they tell you, sorry, we can't have you. Like, they should make it a little bit easier, I think. Not easier, but it's have to be a better process, I believe. Like, literally, you don't know, you got a job, but in 2 weeks everything can change, and it takes such a long time to actually hear from your manager if they got your application or no. Because I guess it's because a lot of people apply and they have to go through hundreds of resumes. It's the only thing I can think about. But as I said earlier, it's a lot of work opportunity here. I guess you just have to be patient and keep applying and keep waiting. Number 4, it's very interesting. It's about beauty industry. People who is from Russia will know it's so hard to find a good person to do your nails or to do facials. It is so different. Maybe you guys don't know because you never had it somewhere else, but in Russia, when they do your nails, it's perfect. When they do your facial, it's perfect. I don't think it's right to do everything perfect, but still, it's how we grow up. And when I just moved here, and when they did my nails, sometimes you almost want to cry how bad it looks, and you pay so much money for it. Like, it just always amazed me. But in 4 years, finally I find a girl who I really like, and she does my nails good, so I'm happy with her. But I'm lucky I find one. What about other people who can't find it? So I feel like it's super hard to find somebody to do your nails good. Same with facials. Actually, I have a video about facial too, you need to check it out. When I went to first facial here, same with nails. Like, they did only like part of my face, not even whole face, and they just let me go and tell me that my skin is beautiful. I'm like, okay, thank you, but I would like if you clean my face better. I'm so glad I found a great place to do my facials, and I don't have to worry about it ever again. Maybe this minus is not major, but you know, have nice nails and have nice skin. I think this is important. And when you live in the best country in the world and you can't find person who does your nails right, like that's pretty weird. So I'm glad I find people I like, but like if I ever move to a different state, I'll be struggling to find somebody else. This is why we try, you know, Russians, try to find Russians to do their nails or whatever. But good thing about beauty industry that you guys literally big on sell good makeup, good products for your face, for your body, so that helps. And last minus will be vacation time. When I find out that you guys work here all year and you only have 2 or 3 weeks vacation a year, I was literally shocked. I was like, wow, you work so much, so hard, and you only get couple weeks a year. That like this is super short. And I didn't understand that, but now I get it, because a lot of people going to vacation, you know, going to the beach for a weekend, like often, and you don't need to go somewhere for 2 weeks straight like we do in Russia when we go for 3 weeks to vacation. Like now I can't go for 3 weeks, I'll get bored, I'll be like literally dying there, like I want to go home. So here you guys just go for a weekend, enjoy yourself, and you do it every other month, let's say, and it's enough. When you get your nice weekends, you don't really need more than a couple weeks a year for like a long vacation. I agree with that, but in beginning I was shocked. So that's all for now, and please let me know if you agree with me or you have different opinion. But anyway, when I just moved here, I loved everything right away. I loved people, I love healthy style of life, and I keep loving it. So these minuses I talk about, it's just little things you need to deal with or work with, but it's all fine. And I never thought I'll live in US so far away from home, but now it's my new home and I love sharing it with you. So see you guys in the next video.